I want to have a dumbass intro to start all of my videos. I needed to have a dumbass intro to start all of my videos. So what I need is a dumbass intro to start out all my videos. So what I need is a dumbass intro to start out all my videos. What I need is a dumbass intro to start all of my videos. And don't try and take this song, 'cause I'm gonna trademark and patent it, and you can't have it, so don't even think about it. Hey y'all, this is Brett, and today I'm going to show you how to do a hot foot bath, and it will feel so good. And reflexology on your own feet. And you can do this just about any time that you want to. And so it's free, and you know the best things in life are free. And what it's going to do is it's going to stimulate your feet. And the problem that people have with their health oftentimes is that they have this stagnation and poor flow of energy in their bodies. And so heat creates that movement that you need to get the blood flowing and the lymph flowing and the stimulation to the various energy lines that are flowing through your body that go down to your feet. And these are known as acupressure or acupuncture meridian lines. And what we're going to do is stimulate that with heat and with rubbing our feet at the same time, and with rubbing our feet in hot gravel. So if you can get yourself some gravel at your local quarry and put about 2 inches of that in the bottom of a tub like that I bought at Walmart, then you can grind your feet in the hot water at the same time. Now, what you'll need is, of course, a bathtub. And then you need a little sitting stool here. A little sitting stool. And you want to get the water fairly hot to begin with. Like that. And then put the stones under there and your seat a little closer. And also, if you've got some sea salt, then that will help to draw toxins out of your feet at the same time. Also, if you've got a pumice stone, then you can work on getting the dead skin off the bottom of your feet at the same time that you're doing all of this. So, let's see here. Just a little bit more cool water. It's kind of hot. You want a cup too, so that if you need to take some of the water out and add more hot, because you'll want to add more hot later. Because your feet will get used to it, plus the water will get colder, will get cooler as you go here. Okay, so that's just bearable. It's just barely bearable. Now, that's perfect. I'm going to add some salt. Probably about a quarter of one of those will work. If you like, you can add essential oils to the mixture. So you you just grind your feet in that gravel, and it feels really good. You also want to put your hands in there because your hands reflex to your body too. And see, the thing with your hands and your feet is that they get a lot of fat and mucus, and you can see that your hands are really a telling tale for your health, as well as your face and your feet. And stuff gets stuck in those areas. And so if you're not very healthy, it will show with your hands, in your hands, face, and your feet. Okay, so now my feet are pretty used to this temperature, and I want to add some pure hot water and get it really hot. Now that is key for this. So I'm going to get rid of some of this water. The nice thing about doing this in the tub, you can just keep adding hot water. So I'm going to let it get really hot. Pure hot. And swish it around so it doesn't burn your toes. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. That is really hot. And it's best to get your feet really hot before you start doing the reflexology. And this is really the ultimate reflexology way to do reflexology, because when you get your feet really hot, then it gets them soft, and it enables you to get in deeper and really work stuff out more. Add a little more hot. Ooh, that's hot, baby. Okay. So, I'm going to show you some reflexology now. Hopefully you can see that. So I'm going to work on my toes first. Can you see that? Working on my toes. I'm working on the arch of the foot like this. Right in here is the stomach area on both feet. Up here is lungs and heart. And you've really got to contort your foot towards you as much as possible to do a good job. Oh, yeah. Work on the heel and work around in here too, around your ankle. And around the edge of your foot back here. This is shoulder area. The right foot for the right shoulder and the left for the left. Whoa. See that? I got a lot of power with that stroke right there because I can squeeze my hand. Okay, Okay, you want to do the top furrows in between the toes too. Very important. Do the outside of the ankle as well. And any place that feels sore and tight, even really tight bands of tendons, tight tendinous bands, really work those, especially if they're sore. And you also should think about working on your ankles some here, because all this connects. And consider this a workout, because that's really what it is. A lot of people, they shy away from work. And anything that's worth anything takes hard work, you know that. And so what we're doing here is we're working on our own bodies. And so you might ask yourself, well, how important is my body? And if you consider it to be important, you might want to take some time to work on it. Just like you take time to do so many other things, you have to take time to work on your own body. Okay, and I'm going to put them back, in there, grind it some more. I'm going to pull that away and get this really hot again before I put the hot water back in. There we go. Get it really, really hot. And you can just keep getting it hotter and hotter. Oh. Brutal. I'll bet that's at least 110 or 12 degrees. And since it's your hands and your feet that stuff collects in, you get a lot of toxins in your hands and your feet. You put the salt in there, and that just draws those toxins and the fat that those toxins are encompassed in out of your body. Now in a minute, I'm going to stick my whole freaking head in this thing. Because your face reflexes to your body too. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss me sticking my whole head in here. Okay, so work on your hands some. Get your hands really hot and do some reflexology on your hands. And like I said, the hands and the feet, they send signals. They send healing signals to your whole body. And so if you rub them, you're stimulating the movement and the healing of, like if you're consuming juices, fresh juices, or really healthy vegan food, then that food, the energy, the nutrients from that food are going to be more easily sent to all the various parts of your body and absorbed in all the various parts of your body, because you're stimulating that movement by doing this reflexology. Remember, your body, when you're changing your diet or doing exercise or working on any kind of a self-help, self-healing, anything, holistic anything, it's so important to manually manipulate your body so that it can transition into a new form. There are even alterative herbs that you can take. So now I'm going to do some scrubbing of the feet with this pumice stone, especially around the edges. Now I'm going to do the other foot, and hopefully you can see that. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is grey. I can see for miles on a winter's day. I'll be safe and warm if I was in LA. Carolina dreaming on such a winter's day. Singing is good too. So you want to get really good leverage so that you can crank on your feet. Remember to breathe, very important. So now I'm going to work on the edge, the back edge of my foot. With the shiatsu, I call this the blade of the foot because it is a cutting tool when you're working on people with your feet. It cuts the tool. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to work on that ankle in the tub too. Now if you see my Peter with these underwear on, if you see that, don't freak out. It's just a normal body part. And everyone needs to kind of get more mature in that regard. So the wonder of the internet helps us with that. Okay, so now I'm going to scrub that one. now I'm going to dump my whole freaking head in there. And I think this is really good for getting rid of wrinkles and tightening up your skin. You just want to hold your breath. It should be. You may even want to get it hotter for your head too. You always want to keep adding hot water back to this. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so thanks for joining me. I appreciate you so much. Bye.